Hello, hello. I think we're live. It's been a while since I've done this. I've got
Hello.
Holly here. Let us know in the comments if we are coming through.
This feels strange. I've never been on a live before, so I don't know, right now it feels like nothing.
I know the beginning is always like crickets. Oops. Let's see here. I can see how we're doing.
Smart. Oh, here's someone.
There we go. We are live. Look at that.
Fun.
Proof that we're on.
Hello.
We're glad to have you here. Hello, hello.
It was very cool. I feel like I'm learning. Like they're pushing buttons and I'm just watching.
Oh, you're gonna have to do this in real life. Do a live sometime yourself.
I might have to.
Look at that. Multiple people here. Hello, everybody. Welcome here. Whoa.
Oh, hello.
It all popped up at once. I would love to hear where you guys are all coming from. We are in Saskatchewan, where it went from winter 2 weeks ago to summer this week. No spring, I don't think.
No, there was
It went from like March to June in the
Mhm.
span of 2 weeks. Or a week.
We're like approaching 30s.
Yeah. But I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit.
No idea.
But it's warm. It feels warm after snow. Oh, there we go. We've got a Canadian.
Hey.
I never remember where the I states are. Okay, no, I do know where Idaho is. Indiana.
I'm not good with the US map.
Wisconsin. Ooh, multiple people from Wisconsin. Texas. California. I know, see, like some of the states I know where they are. Texas,
Yeah.
California.
Yeah, I suppose.
Ontario, spring, summer, and winter all in one. Nice. Tennessee. Hot last week and cold and rainy this week. Yeah.
Cold doesn't sound fun.
No. Celestria's here. I'm gonna I should always have like a US map right here so I can be like, okay, where are these states?
Yep.
Oh, I do know where Nevada is.
I love Nevada.
The ones that I've been to, I know where they are.
I don't even know that. I know I've been to Nevada, but I wouldn't be able to place it on the map.
Georgia. I know where. I think it's the like the northeast corner of the US that I don't know. For some reason. Because there's
lots there.
There's a lot there, yeah. We're gonna do some reading sprints tonight. We're gonna do, I don't know, possibly some bookish would you rather. I want to know what you brought to read though, because I didn't ask you.
Well, I'm doing my childhood reads because this isn't.
Oh yeah, because it's May.
Both of our birthday months, but
Holly's birthday was yesterday.
And I am reading these two books because
Up Chuck and the Rotten Willie
by Bill Wallace. I read this one as a kid, so I found it at the thrift store. And then this one, I remember playing the Dick Tracy Nintendo game. And I found this at the thrift store, so I was like, hey, I didn't know there was a book form, so I'm going to read that. So it's going to be whichever one of these catches my attention tonight.
Have you started either of them?
Nope.
Okay.
And you?
Yeah, we'll talk about mine here right away. Yes, we live in the same town. It's pretty cool. Holly and I went to elementary school together, and we were even in the same class, which is interesting because we're a year apart. And then we went to the same high school together. But
a different high school.
A different one. In a different town.
Yeah.
But we weren't really friends then.
No.
Or we just, not that we were like not friends.
We didn't
just
dislike each other. We just
didn't interact.
Yeah.
Colorado in the airport. Oh,
Ooh.
thanks for taking us along, Carmen.
That's cool.
Where are you going? That's what I want to know. Yeah. No, we're live together. Chilton. Is that actually like a real? I always just that makes me think of Gilmore Girls.
Yep.
Chilton. Cool. Okay, the books that I'm reading, I have two different ones. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I thought if I read 50 pages a day, then I'll get through this month. It's 1,000 pages. You've read it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm on page 134, so I still have like 15 pages to read for today. So I'm gonna read some of this, and then I have The Extraordinary Deaths of Mrs. Kipp in a very different vein. I started this last night and got almost 100 pages in. It's because it's very quick.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
a very fast read. And I feel like the
Contemporary.
and the margins feel really large. I feel like there's not a whole lot of words per page sometimes.
I listened to the audiobook, so I didn't read it physically.
This lady is feisty. She's a feisty old lady. Kind of makes me think about how I'm gonna be when I'm old.
When you said before that you were going to read 50, or were hoping to read 50 pages,
Mhm.
do you feel like the pacing can make or break that 50-page goal? Or are you pretty consistent when you set yourself to 50 pages, you can do 50 pages?
It depends on the book. I'm finding the writing style of this very different.
Uh-huh.
Different than I didn't know what I was expecting really, but so far the 50 pages is working because I am pushing myself a bit. It is a bit of a slower read.
Okay.
But I'm in the mood to slow down.
Hmm.
So it's working for now. We'll see by the time I get to page 1000.
I felt like that one was written in very much like a classic feel.
Yeah, it's that could be a way to describe it. I don't even know. I just know I don't know what I was expecting, but it's different than I was expecting.
Yeah,
for sure. Okay, I saw we had Illinois. Where was I? I can't talk. I can't read this and like talk at the same time. I have to like read it and then process.
Soulmate.
Sally Hepworth. And listen to a little bit of The Way of Kings. Have you read a Sally Hepworth?
I have not.
I started one and then it was like, I want to know the ending, but I don't want to read the book, so I read a synopsis online. Way of Kings. That's a big book.
It is.
The Final Girls.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Oh, that's a Grady Hendrix. I don't know if I've heard of that one, but I've heard of that author. What do you know about that one?
It's about, like, as far as I'm aware, you guys can correct me, it's kind of about the stereotype where in horror movies and stories, the girl is the one that's like murdered in a really tragic way, you know? And so this is kind of like that one girl, a bunch of the girls from different stories.
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
Interesting. That's an interesting concept.
It is really.
One time when we were in a museum, for some reason my brain went here when you were saying that. We were in a museum and we were like looking at these old trains, and my daughter, we were gonna go up the train. She's like, I don't want to be last because the last person always gets grabbed.
That's very much like that, I think.
That's how I was feeling.
Yeah.
Stacy's here. Oh, Wild Robot.
Oh, I like that one.
Wait a minute. You like that one too?
Hey!
A book we actually both like.
We gotta add that to our very short list.
Yeah, it's not very long. It's like Mark of the Raven, Wild Robot,
Lord of the Rings. Oh, you don't care for
I'm
it
not
as
really a
much
big fan.
anymore or ever, because you've been collecting them, or is that more so?
That's for my husband and my daughter.
Ah.
I'm not really the. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. So it's got 2 books on it. Killers of a Certain Age. That one has me intrigued, for sure.
I haven't heard of that one.
I think it's a bunch of like retired assassin women on a cruise, and I'm not really sure exactly what happens, but I like.
That's an interesting concept.
The premise sounded interesting. Oshina's here. My Mother's Chamomile. What? That's a Susie Finkbeiner I've never even heard of.
I was gonna say, you've read her stuff.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that one. Huh. Waterfall. I
Waterfall.
think I've heard of that one.
I read that one a couple years ago. Aha.
Byzantium.
Yes.
Have you read that one?
No, but it's on my list because I do have a Stephen Lawhead collection.
Mm-hmm. I have a few of his books. Not
I've
quite
been noticing.
not quite a collection yet. Not like yours. Intervention. Oh,
I
yeah.
read that one.
Not my favorite series by her. Interesting, but not my favorite. Oh, yes. Salt of the Sea.
That seems to be a popular favorite.
Rhoda Sophites is just really good at writing historical fiction.
Yeah.
I like hers.
She writes in wartime, right?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
She's got one during the Spanish dictatorship, the Romanian Civil War in 1989.
I might have to give one of those a try.
And I'm sure there's other ones. I'm just totally blanking now. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I can see the cover. I don't know what that's about.
I've heard the title. That's all I know.
Oh, this is one I want to read.
Never heard of it.
I requested it from the library. It's a new one. I asked for the ARC on NetGalley and did not get approved. So now I'm getting it from the library. I don't remember what the cure was. The second Wingfeather Saga book. Have you read that series?
I DNF'd the first book.
I thought for sure you would love that one, but I liked it, so of course. Be Still My Soul. I've never heard of that one. King's Blood. I haven't heard of that one either.
Me neither.
In person. Yes.
Aww.
Nice. Holly's been wanting to do this for a long time, actually. Yep. Borders of the Heart.
Haven't heard of that one.
Romance. Indiana from Boredom. You'll have to let us know, Celestia. The Nurse's War. I don't know that one either. Fablehaven.
I feel like I've heard of it.
I read, because the first book is 2 books. I think it's only published as 1 book, but it's got 2 in it. And I read the first one, so like the half, kind of. And I thought my daughter would really like it. She didn't love it, but she wants to try to keep going. Back when she was enjoying fantasy, now she's more into historical fiction. Okay, this is the Final Girls thing. Final Girls have survived different tragedies in a support group.
It's the Survivor.
And then they start dying off.
Oh,
interesting.
Okay.
That's an interesting concept. I don't know if I would enjoy reading it, but I like the idea behind it.
Grady Hendrix wrote that IKEA one, right?
I don't. Oh,
the IKEA spoof horror store.
Oh, the one that looks like an IKEA catalog. Oh,
I did read that one, and I liked it until like it got really like weird, like not zombies, but like weird like zombies. So then
he wrote another one that's really popular right now that I keep seeing everywhere, but I don't remember which it is. So I'm gonna look it up. Oh, he also wrote the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I didn't realize that was him. How to Sell a Haunted House. That's one I'm seeing everywhere. I have no idea. Una Out of Order.
I've heard of it.
How to Stop Time. That's Matt Haig, right?
I've heard of that one too.
Books with Time Travel. Love it. Did we start BookTube at the same time? No. Holly started first. When did you start?
2018.
Okay, so not that far off. She told me about it for a long time, but I never watched YouTube. Like, I would watch some of hers after she started, but the whole YouTube world was new to me, so I started at the very end, the last month of 2019.
2019. Okay.
Yeah, like December 20th or something like that.
So maybe a year and a half or so.
Right at the end. Different. So yes, I ended up starting because of her, because I found out about it because of her. Nurse's War is World War One, and it's Australian.
Ooh,
that's different.
I haven't read from many Australians, if any.
Have you ever read any Kate Morton?
No.
She's Australian. Usually hers are like dual timeline. I don't think you would like them, but they're often have an Australian setting and an like England setting.
Mm.
Do you have a favorite book of 2023 so far?
Vivid, which apparently everybody else I know hates it.
No, there was some more people that loved it.
There were a
wasn't
couple that liked it, but I'm the only one that loved it. So
I didn't hate it.
don't read it because apparently nobody likes it.
What did you love about it?
Color magic.
Okay.
It gave me what I missed about Fox because I loved my first experience reading Fox by Nadine Brandes.
Another one we both enjoy.
Yes.
So that's 3.
And this one just felt like it gave me some of that, which I feel like was what I really enjoyed about Mistborn, was it is somewhat of a color magic.
I was going to ask if you had read Mistborn. I didn't remember.
Yeah, and I did like Mistborn, but I just didn't care for the way the rest of the series was going, so then I DNF'd it. But I love color magic, so.
Is there any other books with color magic that you've read?
That I've read? No.
Do I have a favorite? I'm shaking the thing here. I have a favorite nonfiction.
Ooh, which one?
A Praying Life. I read it. Yeah, I think it got into my April wrap up. Yeah. Right at the end of April. Nice. It's very, very good. It will like completely change your prayer life.
Oh, and you did then?
Yeah.
Do you own it?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll have to borrow that.
And I don't know if I have a favorite fiction book of the year. Like, I mean, I've enjoyed some. But there's none that are like, this one is the favorite.
Question on side note, whatever, rabbit trail. When you pick a favorite for the year, would you also include like a reread? Like, let's say you reread one of your favorites.
I almost never reread books.
You ever read any of the Anne series?
Oh, I just read it through for the first time.
Oh, just for the first time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay.
I very, very, very rarely reread. So, but if I did, I don't think I would include that.
I don't usually include
or maybe include it with the like caveat, like this was a reread.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
no fiction stands out to you from this year though.
I'll look at my list here. We'll see what else other people are doing here.
Oh, sorry.
I have a feeling we're not going to do a whole lot of reading. Maybe just a little bit of talking. That is one that I want to read. Carly, I hope you like it. Carly also really liked Vivid. Yeah. Oh, here, look, see, she loves Vivid. She was talking about it in our Patreon book club. Celestia is getting offended here.
Okay, good.
See, I told you there was more people that loved it.
Okay, I can breathe a little bit.
And Katie. Stacey really didn't like it though, right?
No. But me and Stacey also disagreed on that darkness one. What's the darkness one? Come on, Stacey, tell me which one it is.
Oh, there's people talking about color magic though.
Oh, let's hear
Warbreaker. Have you read that one?
I don't know. I'll have to check my Goodreads.
Okay, you check that. I'm checking for favorite books. Oh, I've had a really good nonfiction year.
Is it any kind of nonfiction, or do you usually stick with Christian nonfiction?
It's pretty much exclusively Christian nonfiction.
Yeah. I love Christian nonfiction when it's done well, obviously.
Yeah. Like there's some that were like 5 stars that I really enjoyed, but I don't.
Yes, I did read Warbreaker.
You did?
And I gave it 4-star.
There was 2 people. Oh, here there was 2 that said Warbreaker. So, okay, Lost in Darkness.
Lost in Darkness. That's the one we also disagreed on.
I think I wasn't doing the book club then.
I think not, because that was in like September.
Yeah.
August.
Oh, see, Celestia's joining in too. Oh, everyone.
I know.
Okay, so wait, did you like Lost in Darkness?
Yeah.
What is this one? Lost.
Michelle Greep, which I've liked Michelle Greep, but
I've never read her.
She writes real on the side of depressing.
I don't like that cover. Judging a book by the cover.
I like the cover.
I wouldn't like it. Did she write? Yeah, so she's the one that wrote The Thief of Blackfriars Lane.
Yes.
That Lindsay loves so much.
Did you read that one?
No, I haven't read anything by her. But Lindsay's ravings made me want to read it, and I don't think we even have very much crossover. But sometimes when a person is really, it looks like Celestia is just giving us thumbs down, but I'm pretty sure it was to the book. What was I saying?
Yay.
Sometimes when a person's really raving about a book, even if you have like no similar tastes, it still like makes me want to read the book. Even when you're talking about a book and you're like, I really, really love it. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna love it too. And then it's like, wait a minute. But it's Holly and our tastes are different, so probably not.
That's so sad. We have to figure out a way to change that.
Are they similar?
Lost in Darkness has Frankenstein inspo.
Oh.
It's not a retelling, but yeah. I did also like Frankenstein. I didn't love Frankenstein, but yeah.
I had to read Frankenstein in university. I took a 6-credit course. It was six weeks long. We had to read 12 classic novels in those 6 weeks. I was working full time at the same time and starting my wedding photography business. I don't remember anything about the books I read back then. I need to reread Frankenstein.
Sounds so busy.
Oh, there we go. We cleared that up. Okay, good stuff. Okay, do you want to try reading?
We can try.
Can we read in the same room? That can be distracting.
I have no idea. We've never tried to read in the same room before.
No, that's true. It's because I'm too big of a talker. I'm gonna start with this one.
First person to tell me which one wins.
Dick Tracy or Upchuck and the Rotten. What's it?
Rotten Willy.
Okay, whoever says it first is what Holly's gonna read.
Yeah.
I have to read my 15 pages. This was probably gonna take me the entire time we do this. How long are we gonna read for?
Whatever.
Upchuck, says Stacey.
There it is.
I think we're just gonna leave that up there. Just Upchuck.
Upchuck. No content. Oh,
Krista, too late, Krista. Upchuck came through first.
Oh, that's the second Dick Tracy.
Oh.
Well, if this one doesn't sell it, I'll go to that one.
Judging from history, you don't have very similar tastes to Stacey.
Well, no, because we do actually have quite a bit of overlap, which when we discovered that we didn't care for, or we didn't agree on those two books, we were like, what's happening? Yeah, it was strange.
Very confusing. What, just leaving Upchuck there is not... Fair enough. The Bluest Eye. Oh, I've heard of that one too.
I have not.
I don't know anything about it though.
Well, welcome, Gloria.
Oh yeah, you're not late. We're just talking about upchucking. Oh, it's the YA fantasy you differ on?
Well, no, because Lost in Darkness is historical.
Okay. Maybe we can analyze everybody's reading tendencies after. Okay, how long do you want to read for? I usually
decide.
I usually do short sprints because I get distracted. So I think we're gonna do 15 minutes. So like till 7:40 our time.
Sure.
That'd be a little over.
I'm very curious how this is gonna go for anyone who's actually gonna be watching, because Chantal's gonna be like, flip.
No, not in this book.
And I'm going to be on the same page the whole time.
We've done my 1,000 pages.
Yeah.
No. Just going to show. There we go. My problem is I get distracted by all the comments and stuff. We'll mute ourselves. You guys read until whatever, 40 your time. Okay. Blood Secrets. That's the that's the one after
Morgan Bussy?
Yeah. After the first one. Whatever that one is. Secrets in the Mist.
There you go.
You got it. Okay. Now I'm gonna read and stop talking. Holly's already found out her books in first person. How far did you get?
Like the first line.
Don't you
Dick Tracy.
don't you like when you get a book? Don't you just go, oh, I wonder, and then open it up?
Only if it's one that I'm like only mildly interested in. But if it's one that I like, this is from my childhood, I need this book. So I feel like I need to figure out a way to read it because I'm not going to find an audio.
Should I read it to you?
You should read it to me.
Okay. Now we're gonna read. Maybe is that what I'm for? You are just gonna try.
I'm just gonna try because yeah.
We can talk about Holly's weird reading habits after this. All right. That was 15 minutes-ish. How was your book?
Oh, that was a struggle.
Well, you had a nice picture.
I did have a nice full-page picture, which helps pass the pages. Yeah. It's very hard for me to get into first person, and then I feel like my eyes read it, and then I'm like, whoa, I haven't comprehended this last page. I have to go back.
And that's just with first person.
Yeah.
So strange. I've started paying attention more to first person since knowing that you struggle with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not my favorite, but I don't have quite the hang up that you do.
I don't think anyone else does.
Welcome Here. Whispering Pines.
Oh.
I think I've heard of that one. Maybe.
I feel like I have heard of that one too.
So you need to have like Goodreads open the entire time
Yeah.
and look up every single thing. Oh well, popcorn is important.
Yes. With butter and salt.
Yeah, tell us how you like your popcorn.
Yes.
There we go.
Do you put seasoning or just plain popcorn?
How do you make yours?
Probably butter and salt. I will enjoy a good seasoning, but butter and salt.
Like real butter?
Yeah.
Nice.
You?
We do sunflower oil
Okay.
to avoid butter
Yes.
killing our insides.
Yes, true.
Mm-hmm. A Moment in Time. Welcome Here.
I know of Tracy Peterson, but
Once again, you have Goodreads open.
Yeah.
How much did you get read in your book?
I'm on page 13.
So are you going to continue?
Well, honestly, this book is like really deep for what this looks like. Like they're talking about grief. They lost their best friend, and they're talking about like one of the friends wants to talk about their friend that passed, and the other friend doesn't want to talk about the friend that passed.
That's not the vibe I get from that cover.
I know, me either. But I'm curious. I want you to put up your book just to show like the different fonts and nice child friendly formatting.
Mine has some pictures.
Yes, yours does.
You
too.
listened to it, right? You
I
said?
did. Yes.
So you didn't get to see the pictures.
I do own the book though, so I did flip
did
through.
flip through.
Yeah.
So also has pictures. Do you want to try some of these bookish Would You Rather?
Sure.
questions?
Let's play.
Gotta find it. And you guys, I want you guys to weigh in here. I thought I just skimmed a few of these. Okay, I thought this one was applicable. Would you rather like a book everybody hates or hate a book everybody loves?
Well, I used to not mind being the odd duck, but it's happening a lot, so it's sort of feeling lonely out there.
Well, either way, you'd be lonely. Would you?
This is true.
Like a book everybody hates or hate a book everybody loves?
What's your instinct?
I would go with like a book everybody hates because then I enjoyed the book. If I hate the book, then I read a book and I didn't like
guess
it.
that's all that matters, really. So that's fair.
It is big, but it's not a hard read. I just started it earlier this week and I think I got to page 150 here now. So I'm enjoying it.
I find like that one has a really good introduction to the story. Like it's quite interesting.
It pulls you in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once you're in, then you're just then you're in it.
Chris was good with being the odd duck. Like a book everybody hates. Yeah. Seems to be the consensus. I feel like I already hate books everyone loves. Well,
I feel you.
I think we all feel that way sometimes, for sure. I don't, yeah. Like a book. Oh, let's go on. Like a book. Yes. if the thing is, if you like a book that everybody hates, then I start to wonder, like, did I miss something? Like, was there something in this book that I should have made me hate it? But
I feel that way either way. Like this one here, hate a book everyone loves. For me, this one is, now it's a bit extreme, but The Blue Castle. I don't hate it, but I just don't like it. And I feel like everyone who reads it likes The Blue Castle. So then I feel like,
I like it because that one, it makes you think, like, because the truth is we're all going to die.
Yeah.
But right at the beginning of the book, she gets this like 1-year diagnosis, and it changes the way she lives. And it makes me think often, like, what if I only have a year? Like, what would I change? And why am I not changing it now? So, but I also don't love The Blue Castle compared to some of her other books, but different opinions. In the middle of the book, she's living my dream life. Oh, I don't remember the middle of the book.
I don't remember specifics like that.
What's going on in the middle?
It was a while ago that I read it.
I don't remember the middle. I remember like the beginning and the end.
Yeah, like the overall premise.
Yeah.
And some details. Random details.
There's like the part where she, I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe she'll tell us here. On the island in the middle of the lake. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
That does
location.
That does sound good. For sure. Oh, this one's funny. We'll just kind of stick on the same theme.
Okay.
Find out that your best friend hates the book you like the most. Or share your favorite book with your nemesis.
Oh, share the book with a nemesis. I would way rather have that.
I agree with that.
Because that is really irrelevant to your life.
And if your nemesis hates or likes the same book as you actually have something in common, and maybe you guys can become friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, that is true, Krista. But there's often, maybe a more vocal crowd one way or the other sometimes. Send for Me by Lauren Fox. Told Time in World War II.
Never heard of it.
Or World War I. Share with your nemesis. Yeah, I think if anyone says the other way here, they're lying.
We need to know answers.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here.
Oh no, share.
That's the same. Yeah. Okay, here's one. Hear a spoiler of a book's ending or never find out how it ends.
Wow, I have a lot of questions. Am I interested in this book? Do I care? Do I plan to read it? Do I own it?
You're reading the book, you're liking it.
Okay.
I'll break it down.
Okay.
You're liking it. You're like 50 pages out left.
Okay.
The book's gone.
I'd rather hear the spoilery ending.
I don't like spoilers. I think I would go the other way.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because there's been times where, or there's times where I think I hear a spoiler, and then I'm reading the book waiting for something to happen, and then it never happens.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
If someone were to tell me the spoiler before I even start the book, then I probably won't read the book. But
yeah,
but if I'm already in it,
sometimes people what they think is I don't know.
Yeah, people
hear a spoiler. Oh, everyone's on your side. That one depends. There's no one on my side. Fine, be that way. can have a different question here. That's a good take on it there. Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
If you forget the spoiler, then it's like it was new. It never happened.
True.
Did you ever buy a book you've already read?
Yeah.
I think it means like unintentionally, thinking that you
Oh.
hadn't read it.
No, because I have Goodreads.
And you look up books.
Every time I'm in the store.
Okay. So I was thrifting today.
Yeah.
Goodreads was down, and I was trying to see if I had a book. I think like I bought it and I didn't have it.
Oh, that's nice. That would be tricky.
Yeah.
Especially when you have like the quantity that we have. It's hard to remember everything.
This isn't a would you rather question, but one of the would you rather questions has inspired a question here. Do you have any like a Bookish / bookstore or whatever bucket list? Is there like a place you would like to go because you read about it in a book, or a bookstore that you would like to go because you've seen it somewhere?
I think I've seen this. I don't know what it's called though, so it's not going to be helpful to anybody. But it's a really old bookstore in some big city. Probably in the States or maybe England. I don't know. But it's really small and it's got like this winding staircase and it's like the whole like every surface is covered with a book in this bookstore. I've seen it on social media, but I don't know what it's called.
Well, now I'm curious.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. What about you?
I gotta see here. I used to keep buying copies of Persuasion every time I was at the thrift store. At one point, I had 3 copies, and you didn't realize.
But were they different editions?
Yeah, because I purposely do buy different editions of books. Yeah. Been there for sure.
Yeah, that I've done for sure.
Buy one I've read on purpose for favorite. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I do that too all the time. I've definitely bought, even just recently, I bought a book and I was like, oh yeah, I already own that one. Oops. Oh, Daphne du Maurier. We did that for our library book club.
Yeah.
My cousin Rachel. And I had just found it.
Oh yeah, that's
a couple months before at a used bookstore. Oops.
Good thing you have a little free library though.
Well, I'm keeping both of them because I liked the book.
Well, so. That's fair.
Bookish bucket list though. Have you seen I think it's called Aqua Alta? It's on Venice, in Venice, on it's right on the water there, and
Ooh.
They have a staircase made from old books, and I'll show you pictures. Let's see here. Constantly replacing editions of books I love. Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them I collect and I keep them all, and some of them I get rid of other ones.
I did that with Animal Farm. The one I just got because I couldn't find it anywhere, but I didn't like the cover, so I waited till I found a cover that I liked and bought it again.
Nice. Okay, where is this? Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Which edition did you get, Krista?
Of the thousands of editions.
Yeah, that needs to be known.
Oh.
The library. Okay, I'm going to look that up first. I'm just searching this here. Okay, so these are like this.
Oh my, that's cool.
And then they have an actual, here, maybe I should show.
How does that not get damaged in weather?
Maybe I'll show the people. Well, those books are.
Oh, they're not
doesn't
real.
Want to focus because of our faces. They are real books, but they aren't selling those. And then they have a boat inside. An actual boat with books. And
that would be cool.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to look up Trinity College in Dublin. This is
30 editions in Scarlet Letter. Sorry, I'm reading ahead.
Don't read ahead. I'm
sorry.
Oh,
I've seen pictures of this one. Yes, that's a nice looking one.
That is cool. I'm going to screenshot that. I'm going to go there one day too. Scarlet Letter. Okay, I've never. Obviously, you must like this book. I've never read it.
I have not either.
Have you ever donated a book that you shop at and then come back and bought the book you donated?
I don't think I have.
No, I don't think so.
That's funny.
I'm pretty sure I haven't. Hey, Lindsay. Oh yeah, I did see that the Tundra editions of Anne were on there a while ago.
Are those the?
Those are the ones I really like.
Those
the
ones.
Ellie McKay.
Yes.
Do you follow her on Instagram? Because she's an artist, but she does it like 3D. So she makes all these little cutouts. So like on like the person is a little cutout, and then she has like the mountain or whatever the scene in the background, and she uses different lighting, and her art process is fascinating. I think you would really like it.
Okay, what's her name?
Ellie McKay. I think it's yeah, and I think she's Canadian as well. Yeah, that is. I didn't know about that library until tonight,
cool.
and it is 100% on my bucket list now.
I did not know what it was called, but I have seen it.
Okay, gonna look this one up. Not even gonna try to pronounce it though. Adeo Grand. Oh wow. What am I even looking at? Look at that.
Oh, there's like so many levels. Oh, wow. That one looks real nice.
I'm gonna have to travel the entire world here. Couldn't they have
Just
at least been like kind of
just
in
a library tour?
kind of in the same place? Welcome here.
Hey.
Oh, okay, this is for the Scarlet Letter. I'm gonna have to read that at some point.
Ooh. Have you read Daphne du Maurier? Because I feel like Daphne du Maurier sometimes writes a little bit like that, where you can read into the story differently than someone else.
True. Yeah. Like our
yes.
book club. Another really
so fun.
Really good one I want to go to is it's called Word on the Water. It's an actual boat on the Thames in London, and it's a bookstore.
I'm there already.
Yeah, so that's one.
What's it called?
Word on the Water. Yeah, we could do that. Let's I don't know, like maybe $30,000 to $50,000. You guys got it around. We'll each go around the world.
We could probably fit 2 to a hotel room at least.
Well, how many books are we taking back here? How many books?
Oof, you need a whole suitcase at least.
Yeah. There's some cool looking bookstores for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The preface is really boring, so now we got through. So do you skip the preface? Oh no, you said Spark Notes it. Right. Yes. Word on the Water. For sure. I keep trying to convince my family to go to England with me, but they keep saying next year. So now it's next fall. But we'll wait until next fall and see when it is. But I really want to go there.
Me too, but
a cargo ship. Anyone got access to a cargo ship? We can ship all our books back.
Good idea.
And you could buy them like in the different languages too. That'd be kind of cool. Not that I can read any different languages, but I think the tour just got a lot more expensive.
Yeah. It's funny because I have been talking with my husband this past week about like maybe I should become like a cargo plane pilot.
Oh, that was random.
I know,
Where
right?
did that come from?
I don't because I love flying, but I've never wanted to pursue any kind of pilot thing because I don't want to be in charge of like hundreds of people's lives.
Oh yeah.
But if it's cargo,
but wait, those were all my books, and then you crashed. Well, that's an interesting idea. What about like Castaway?
Yeah, I love casting. Favorite movie ever.
So just always travel with a volleyball in case you crash and you're good
Dude,
to go?
sharks. It's a win-win.
We have different ideas of fun time. Well, yeah, I guess. I never really thought about something like that. You've got good eyesight too, right? So
I do,
you're
yeah.
good to go.
Sign me up.
That'd be a cool way to do it. Go around the world.
Thanks, Felicia.
Yeah. I'd be like, but sharks! And she's like, but sharks!
Yeah.
Sign me up! Go in the ocean where there's sharks.
Yeah. You might have to keep me monitored because I might crash on purpose.
Yeah, I'll just send this in when you're going for a job interview. And I'll be like, no, actually, we're not going to hire you.
Ooh, coffee, yes.
Sorry, Holly's at my house. I don't know how to make coffee.
How do you make your coffee? I like cream and sugar. And I will drink it with flavored creamer also, depending on what I have. How do you like your coffee?
At the store.
Empty.
We went to Starbucks a little while ago and I got a white hot chocolate. And just as I was about to take a sip, I'm like, this smells like coffee. Sure enough, they made me a white mocha.
Oh no.
I was like, go back. I can't do this.
Oh.
I can't do this. No. I think I would like to like coffee, but unsweetened cream.
Okay.
You said sugar.
I definitely need sugar in my coffee.
Ooh, I just need, just not coffee. Ooh. Oh, sorry.
Aw.
It's not for me.
Look at that. We can have different tastes in books and coffee.
Yeah. Half and half.
Again, without the sugar.
Just half and half. Yeah. No, we're getting closer to the real thing here.
Oh, can you imagine drinking a cup of cream?
No. Oof. I know what that would do to me.
No.
Kill me.
Yeah. Well.
I'm gonna find my questions here. If you guys have any questions for us, feel free to jump in. Ask away. These are a different site. Katie's here.
Hello. Michael Scott.
Is that how he takes it? Just half and half, or how does he do
how
it?
he takes it. Actually.
Glad you can make it.
Oh.
Maybe I'd like coffee then.
Well, that's not far off, actually. Have you heard of the Wayne Gretzky? You can get the Wayne Gretzky at Tim Hortons. Or the 9x9 because his number was 99.
Yeah.
So it's 9 creams, 9 sugars. I would never drink that though.
That's like almost at whipped cream level there.
Yeah, exactly.
Coffee. Oh, we're good. You're among friends with all our introverts here.
We love a good introvert. Extroverts too. We love everyone.
But we favor introverts. So.
We identify with you.
Yes, there we go. That's a much better word. What do you guys have for dinner? What did you have?
I had leftover soup from Olive Garden.
Oh. Jared's out of town, so I made the kids smoothies and I had nachos.
Nice. So how do you take your nachos?
I just did cheese and then salsa. I wasn't hungry. The problem is I brought home lunch, but I only got home at 2. So we weren't hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
What about you, Lindsay? What did you have for dinner?
I want everyone else to tell us so that I can have ideas.
Yes.
Eat a little better next time.
Also, do you say dinner or supper?
Oh, American would be dinner.
Yeah.
I know. I never say dinner.
But even I think a lot of Canadians even say dinner,
I think so.
but I say supper.
Yeah, me too. So see, to me, dinner
is noon.
Yeah, like lunch and dinner are interchangeable.
Agreed.
I think that's an area thing here.
Maybe.
I don't know where it all is, but supper is what most Americans consider dinner.
Yeah.
And then lunch and dinner are interchangeable. Salad with grilled chicken. That sounds better than
It sounds good.
Oops, it jumped. What soup?
I had the chicken gnocchi. It's really very good.
Burgers and fries. She's a dinner girl. Eggs and toast.
Oh, I love eggs and toast.
Tacos.
I'm not. Everyone's on the taco train. I've never been on the taco train.
Okay, like how did you like? Is this we're talking soft tacos? Are we talking like a taco shell? Are we like what kind of like a hard taco or soft taco?
Burger and fries.
Burgers and fries. Steelhead trout. Homemade coleslaw.
Oh wow, that sounds so.
Katie's just trying to like show us all up here. Greek salad. Oh, Lindsay just wanted to show off here. That's why she asked. That sounds really good.
Oh, yes.
And I do have plans.
I will come over and have that with you sometime.
Well, I already have plans to move by Lindsay because what she does,
okay.
What she does is when she's done reading books, she just gets rid of them all.
Ooh.
She doesn't keep them. So my goal,
endless supply.
My goal in life is to go move by Lindsay, so she can just give me all her books.
Nice.
Oh man, these people all had such good things.
Salmon. Ooh, sweet potato.
Sounds very nice and healthy, Carly.
Yes.
Pizza. Supper. Now, Jessica, were you Canadian? No, I don't remember.
Yeah, where are you from?
I think so.
Chicken spaghetti? Chicken spaghetti. I don't know if
I've never heard of chicken spaghetti.
Chicken spaghetti.
Tell us more about chicken spaghetti. Yeah, it's a work in progress. Supper and dinner are interchangeable. Yeah, I think dinner can be anything here, pretty much.
Dinner equal meal.
Oh, okay, so but you guys are kind of in the same area of the U.S.
Supper and dinner.
Krista and Lindsay, aren't you?
Okay.
Ish. Lindsay's Virginia. Krista, I don't remember where you are. I think they're close-ish. We're not very good at geography here. Chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a good lazy meal.
Lentil curry. Never heard of supper.
Oh.
Well, us Canadians will tell you. Soft shell, ground meat. Okay. That's the tacos. You've never been into tacos?
I mean, they're fine. I don't hate them, but
I make them.
I don't rave about tacos or Taco Tuesday or have stickers that have tacos on them.
Oh, interesting. I would think it was like people that would be closer to Canada that would say supper.
I would have thought that too. But also, isn't supper like from way olden days?
I don't know. Do we need to look up the history of supper? Deconstructed tacos. Oh, interesting.
Oh, I think I saw it on Elise Meyer's channel recently.
Oh, Jessica's in the U.S. and she said supper.
Ooh.
That throws off all my thoughts.
Theories are debunked.
Interesting, Kay. Okay, so that's here.
Yeah.
I still don't know what chicken spaghetti is.
Just chicken on spaghetti?
Oh, you're both in Virginia. Okay. So I'm wondering if it's an area thing. The South seems to be kind of suppery. What is chicken spaghetti?
You guys have to elaborate.
Oh, you live close to Krista too.
Oh.
Yeah. See, they're all in the same area, these supper people. Yeah, Texas would do tacos right. I probably don't know anything about tacos out here. Easy tacos. I don't know what easy tacos are. Sunday dinner at lunchtime, supper, last meal of the day. Oh.
Yeah. Because Sunday dinner.
Well, dinner is anything. I feel like dinner can also be supper.
Do you say that? I
just say lunch and supper. But if someone said come for dinner, I'd be like, what time? Like, what are we saying here?
That's true. I would be needing more details for sure.
A book from the 1700s. They said supper. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's Victorian.
Well, isn't there? It's not a hymn, but it's from way back then. It's I don't want to sing it because I don't sing, but there is supper in it. Like, come home, it's supper time.
I don't know.
You know?
You're also talking to a non-musical person here, so fancy time like Sunday supper.
Oh.
Interesting.
See, in my brain, if I were gonna call supper dinner, dinner is fancy. Supper is just interesting.
So it's like an East Coast of the U.S. thing, is what I'm seeing mostly, but also kind of southern. But then also, I think she said Wisconsin. So dinner at noon and lunch at 3 before the milk cows. Oh wait, that's messed up.
That's very close together.
We often used to have supper around 3-ish because of milking cows. It was maybe closer to 4. That threw it all off. But dinner at noon and lunch at 3. Just throw in some extra meals there, I guess.
Just be a hobbit.
Okay. Do we want to read some more yet? We've been chatting for a long time. Probably shouldn't have called it reading sprints, I guess. Chatting sprints. A little tiny bit of reading. Are you going to try it? You're going to try to finish it?
I'm gonna try to keep going.
My goal is to finish this chapter since I got to page 150.
How much left do you have of the chapter?
Well, there's a picture next.
Hey.
Ooh. I don't know. A few pages, I guess. 8 pages.
Okay, you'll be the timer then.
Well, it took me a minute per page last time because I got 15 pages in 15 minutes. Let's try another 15. See how that goes.
Sure.
Obviously, we're doing better at the talking than reading. So that will bring us to 30, which I will edit. Sorry for those of you that wanted to read more. Apparently came for chatting sprints.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we got to see it here. Looked it up. Supper is used throughout most of Canada and U.S. as okay. Yeah. My neighbors are blaring the music now, so it's a good time to mute us. And my daughter's texting me, do you want me to close the windows?
Aw.
We'll mute us and read. So enjoy your book. All right, that was that sprint. We had coffee time every day between meals. I remember my grandparents doing that all the time.
Lives in the Woods.
I don't think I've heard of that
I
one.
like spooky middle grade.
What are some good spooky middle grade that you've read? I don't know if I've read any to know if I like them.
Well, let me check Goodreads.
What Lives in the Woods? Oh, I've not seen this before. Is it any good so far? Curious. Let us know how your reading went. The Pharaoh's Daughter. Nisu Andrews. Have you read any of her stuff?
I have not. I believe she writes biblical fiction.
I'm assuming from The Pharaoh's Daughter.
But historical fiction could also be in Bible times.
Right. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, tell us some of your favorite spooky middle grade. Maybe you and Holly can discuss here. Celestia's on page 29 of this, what was it, like a, something you thought you were going to DNF. I don't remember what kind.
Oh yeah, contemporary romance or something.
Maybe that's what it was. Get up at 6 a.m., drink a cup of coffee together, and go back to bed.
That's so cute.
It's sweet, but also like just sleep a little longer.
Where is it?
Biblical fiction is what Katie says here.
There we go. Small Spaces by Catherine Arden.
I've heard good things about that one.
I didn't care for the second one, but I did really like this first one.
Home. I don't know that one either. I'm kind of a big believer in really long titles so that books aren't all named the same thing and you're like, oh yeah, I know that one. Ooh, that one's a beast. I'm looking forward to starting it.
I don't know that one.
It's up there. It's that's the JFK.
Oh.
But it's.
Didn't his son write a book that also has numbers on it?
I don't know, but this is a like time travel kind of one. It's of sorts. I don't really know exactly because I haven't read it, so it's not accurate. It's something's going on there. Tress. Oh,
I haven't read that one yet, but I want to. What was this other spooky middle grade we were talking about? Because I want to look it up.
I looked it up. What Lives in the Woods. How's the beginning of Tress? I hope you like it. I think you will. Oh, everyone's doing Only the Beautiful. I have to read that one yet. Bored as the Heart. Yeah, that was the contemporary romance. 20 pages. Krista, what were you reading? Do I know? I don't know if you said.
Oh.
I've heard good things about it.
I clearly have not heard anything about it.
Oh, I haven't started that one yet. That's the group read for Montgomery.
Oh, yes.
Which is a really hard word to say. Oh.
Oh.
That's funny because I read another middle grade book where the author was named after Agatha Christie, actually. It was Agatha Audley. But I mean, you have me at Agatha Christie. I'm going to put that on Want to Read. I feel like I've heard of that one. Long Lost.
Yeah, why does that sound familiar?
Oh yeah, once I see the cover. Yes, the cover is really cool.
I read that one.
Oh, you did? Did you like it?
Yeah, 3.75. Yeah, almost a 4.
I've got a few friends here who have given it 4 and 5 stars. Okay, want to read? Oh, 4 books in the series of one-word titles. Yeah, I like unique titles for books.
Like that one that you're reading?
Except
Actually,
that
both of those books have one.
this one, I get confused because there's like the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle for some reason.
Mhm.
That title and this title,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to like call it lives instead of deaths for some reason.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle came out around the same time as the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo,
Yes,
which I thought was messed up.
yes, that is unfortunate. Like you'd think they would have like a little bit of an in and we change things.
Yeah.
Well, and wasn't it actually? Oh, my throat. Wasn't it first of all supposed to be the 7 deaths, but then they changed it to 7.5 or something?
No,
like
the
that?
7.5 is the original publication from the author. He's like European or something. But for some reason in the States they changed it to 7. So if you get an American published edition, then it'll be 7.
Okay.
I don't know why they do that.
On the 3rd book in the Small Spaces.
Oh yes.
Okay, so it's a quartet. Chapter 15. Oh yeah, right. Yes, Krista did tell us what she was reading. Yeah, that's how I felt about the one book that I started by her. I think it was The Good Sister, which I think you read, Krista. I was like, okay, I don't like this book, the writing, the characters, but I wanted to know what happened. So I looked up the ending. Guy goes through a wormhole and tried to prevent the assassination. Yes, that's 11/22/63.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm interested. But I've never read a Stephen King, so I'm curious.
Montgomery. It's like I need to like practice this in front of the mirror. Montgomery. And Tiffany, she's the one that's organizing it. She calls it LM Montgomery, which is like way harder.
That adds.
LM Montgomery is hard enough to say. Interesting narrative. It's a memoir. I've never heard of that one. Oh, good. I am looking forward to reading that one. I've really enjoyed the books I've read by her. You probably wouldn't like her.
No.
Oh, I mean, it's just historical fiction. I don't know. I feel like you don't like kind of general historical fiction. Am I wrong?
I feel like I do like historical fiction.
Okay.
Just not war.
Okay. Well, the first one I read by her is called something. It's about the Spanish flu.
Okay.
And our main characters, I think it was a bunch of people in one family, but they move in with their uncle who runs a funeral home.
Oh.
Why am I blanking it on the title? Somebody tell me the title of that book. It's on my shelf upstairs. Oh, that's the Small Spaces series. Oh.
Yeah, that was that Long Lost.
But you didn't know
the
title? Well, welcome here.
Neither I.
First time for a bunch of you.
Yeah.
Nice. So okay, there's a lull in that series. Hey, Catherine.
Hey.
Wiz is more of a chatting sprint than a reading sprint. Yes, I think so.
Oh.
I want to. But I think I want, I'm trying to remember, that one came out in April maybe? I want to get my hands on a physical copy because No Exit was like a flip through the pages. I want to hold it and fly through it. You liked No Exit actually, didn't you?
Yeah, it was just the language that I didn't like, so.
But you finished the book?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and it gets a little gory, but for some reason it was
I did read a synopsis because I did want to know the end, so like I know how it ends. And there is a movie.
Oh, I wouldn't want to watch the movie. It's like I can read things, but I don't
think I
want to see
watched the
them.
movie too. I can't remember. But I didn't know that he was writing a new book, or she?
He.
He.
Yeah, pretty sure. I keep looking it up because I'm always like, is this boy? Yeah, I think so. Echo in the Darkness.
That's my favorite of the trilogy.
Oh, okay. So that's the
second one of
what's
the
the trilogy?
Voice in the Wind.
Voice in the Wind is the first
Mark
one. Yeah.
of the Lion. Mark of the Lion?
I keep waiting to find that in like a little free library, and I haven't yet.
Mm.
As Bright as Heaven. That's the Susan Meisner one.
Oh, okay. I've seen
like,
that book around. The
I know the word bright is in there. Actually, I think it got put in my little free library, and I might have pulled it out because I always try to like shuffle books.
Yes.
You know? And so I might have it in the bin here.
Ooh, I was gonna check your little free library before I came in, but I was gonna check it after that.
I'm gonna look through the bin. You can go through the comments. Tell me
Okay.
if there's something. I don't know. Maybe it is still in there.
Katie DNF'd that one. Which one? As Bright as Heaven? Oh.
What? Katie? Well, then lower your expectations, I guess.
I heard the No Exit movie is not very good, so I skipped it. I can't actually remember if I watched it or not.
I didn't know there was a movie. Apparently couldn't have been that good, like if you don't remember if
Right.
you watched it.
Yeah. I just started to like historical. Kindred is classified as historical. I have read that one, but also has sci-fi and is one of my favorite books I've read this year. Yeah, it's a good one. I like that one.
I like it when they have like historical and sci-fi, but I didn't like Kindred. I didn't like our character. The main character, I didn't finish it. But she seems so dumb. Like, I understand that she is a black lady going back in the past, and she's from present day-ish or whatever.
Yeah.
So obviously she has a different perspective. But you know the history of black people. You know that if you're going to be like really vocal, you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
I didn't finish the book, but I just was like, you're just asking for lots of trouble on yourself here.
That one's going to be made into a movie or TV show or something?
That doesn't surprise me. That one's very popular. I don't think the book is in here. Maybe it's in my little free library.
I was going to say maybe it's outside.
Yeah, might be in there.
Penny loved Kindred. Very good.
I like the idea of it. Oh, that's fair. I mean,
this Bright as Heaven.
It is in a funeral parlor, so. And the one main character is very fascinated and wants to like help him, like help her uncle prepare bodies and stuff. She's not as.
Oh no. Well, wasn't one of the Jamie Jo Wright? Wasn't one?
They were a like postmortem photographer.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it keeps skipping. Okay. Okay, I didn't like Kindred either. Ooh, I loved Kindred. Everyone's got their own opinions. I see part of No Exit might have been like I read that during a blizzard one weekend during a blizzard. So it felt like I was there. I pretty much did not move from my chair the entire time I was reading that book. But
I love thrillers.
They're very hit and miss for me.
Yeah.
And I don't have a craving for them often, but sometimes.
I like it when if a thriller has too many cliches, then I really don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's really original.
So what are some of your favorites?
Well, I'm thinking of movies. Books.
Okay, do you want to know what was one of my favorite movies as a teenager?
I do. We should watch it this month for our birthdays.
It was kind of a thrillery.
I
don't know if I would want to rewatch it. I don't remember the title, so I have to look it up. I think it was I had a obsession with Ashley Judd movies there for a bit.
Oh.
Double Jeopardy and stuff, but that's not the one.
I was just gonna say Double Jeopardy.
That was a good one. Wow, I cannot type. I think no, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Is it? It had to do. Okay. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Shoot. I thought it was Along Came a Spider, but that's a different one.
I can see the movie cover of that one.
This one had to do with a teenish girl who didn't talk. She had witnessed something.
Like that selective mutism or whatever?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I can't remember.
It was an Ashley Judd movie?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you read No Exit During... Yeah. Oh, and with that happening in Texas, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, for sure.
Same.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look up Ashley Judd because I don't think it was one of her. There was more of hers that were good.
I think Double Jeopardy is the only one I've seen of hers.
High Crimes had Denzel Washington as well. That was another one, but no, shoot, this is gonna drive me nuts. There was also the one on the plane where this is not an Ashley Judd one. I don't. Okay. It was Michelle something or other.
Pfeiffer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flight Plan.
Yeah.
I like that one. Do you like that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there was another like a safe room one.
Yes.
I don't remember what it was called.
That one was with Kristen Stewart when she was little, right?
I have no idea. I was watching all these movies at the same time. They must have all come out in the
Did you watch Glass House? Because that was, I think, around the same time-ish too.
I don't think I could watch these movies now.
Oh, but they're good.
I know, like they would keep me awake.
I
am such a dreamer that Panic Room.
Panic Room, yeah.
Which one was that one?
That's the one.
That's the one I'm thinking of. So
yeah, the Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, that Panic Room. I gotta look these all up.
Yeah.
I thought this was BookTube. No, or
MovieTube.
Holy, it was on Foster Hill. That's him. Oh, I don't even remember that.
That's the one because I've read that book. I think that's the one I was thinking of. Thanks, Celestia.
Oh yeah, Panic Room. Just like reading the synopsis of Panic Room, I'm like feeling a little anxious. Jodie Foster, that was the other person.
Jodie Foster, that's who it was.
I cannot remember. Okay, well, I was looking up the Glass House. Did I watch that one?
I've seen that one. I think I liked it.
Yes, Flight Plan. That's the one we were talking about. Oh, the cover of Glass House definitely looks familiar.
Flight Plan is awesome.
Yeah, I think I've tried to tell Holly that she should have like a separate channel about movies. The Glass House. This isn't the one I was thinking of, though, was it?
No, I think you were thinking of Panic Room, no?
No, but there's a different one.
Oh.
The other movie, the movie that I was trying to say was my favorite. It's bothering me.
Well, it looks like a few people are heading to bed.
Bedtime. Good night. Yeah. Chat and mini sprints. That's what it was. Oh,
yes, that was fun. I put so many hours into prepping those stories. But thank you for enjoying that. It was fun to make.
I didn't see them.
They're still up.
Wasn't on Instagram. Okay.
They're still up.
Good night. All I remember was that there was a teen girl that couldn't talk anymore for some reason. She had seen something. She had like the code of something in her brain. and they were trying to get it from her. I'm like looking up thrillers from the early 2000s, and I'm not. This is gonna bother me. Good night to everybody going to bed.
Good night.
Top Gun. Annie. Oh, that's quite
Annie.
the switch. Went from Annie to Top Gun.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to go watch that.
Thanks. So hard to vote sometimes also because both options were ridiculous. I agree. That's just me saying that.
I'm gonna look this up yet. Okay. I'm just gonna never know. Yeah. It's there. It's don't know what it is. Oh, don't say a word. Brittany Murphy. That's who I was trying to remember.
Murphy. I have not seen that one.
Don't say a word.
Oh, Sean Bean, I bet he dies.
I don't remember details. I just really liked, and still do, like psychology. And oh yeah. Yes, this is totally that one. There we go.
I'll have to look that one up.
That was one of my favorite movies as a teenager.
Michael Douglas? He's one of my favorite actors, so I'm totally watching that one now.
You haven't watched it yet?
No.
This is from what year? 2001, yeah. I have no idea if it's any good whatsoever anymore, but Holly will tell us.
Yeah, I'll let
I'm
you
not.
know.
I'm not going to rewatch it. All right, where are you at here? Do you want to read, or do you want to?
That's your call. I am in the middle of a chapter, but only like really one page away from the end of the chapter. But I could always start this one. Whatever you want to do.
Holly and I both started with like almost headaches. So, how's that going for you?
Well, I took pills, so
Your stuff's working.
yeah.
I mean, can you get my massager when we're done? Yeah, we can read for a bit more. I mean, we did promise people reading sprints. We probably should read a little bit more. Let's do one more 15-minute sprint. Sound good?
Let's do it.
Okay, 15 minutes brings us to, we'll do 9, 10, or whatever 10, wherever you guys are. Okay,
So is this just a timer that I'm new? I have no idea what's going on. Is this just a timer that counts down for them?
No, this just tells people when we're sprinting till. So like people that are in different time zones, I can't say 9, 10 because they might have a different. Yeah. Holly needs to join in on real sprints sometimes.
Yeah.
Instead of, oh, Penny's going to bed. Okay, good night. Good night.
Good night.
We'll read a little bit longer here. All right.
Just keeps getting darker outside.
Yeah, it is. How was everybody's reading? I really want to be like Mrs. Kip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that who you're tabbing?
This one thing I tabbed was someone else wondering who is this woman and where did she get her fierce love? And I think that people don't generally think that about me, and that's something that I need to be better at, is loving other people.
Mm. That's big.
Yeah. How's your book? We're still talking about grief?
Oh yeah.
What does the cover have to do with anything?
So far it's these two cats, which I misunderstood and I thought it was a cat and a dog. But there's two cats and they lost their third cat buddy. And then they run into this dog, which they've never seen a dog this big before, so they don't really believe that he's a dog. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, Lindsay's almost done that beast. How many pages is that book? I know I looked at it when I got it, but now it's high up on my shelf and I'm too lazy to get it. I feel like I'm making decent progress on this one. I'm at page 138. How far are you in that one?
I feel like our eyes are just black sockets.
Yeah, the lighting in here.
Page 46.
Is that like halfway in that book almost?
Yeah, ish. Probably pretty close. 101. Yep.
Okay, there's 849 pages in 11/22/63. A third of the way through Salt to the Sea. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I always have to think which one, like,
Is that one wartime historical?
Salt to the Sea is, I always forget when this one is set. Because I went on a Ruta Sepetys binge when I read it. So yeah, this one is, I think, four perspectives during, so this one is actually World War II. 4 refugees, 4 stories.
4 different time periods?
No, same time period.
Okay.
All the same.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that might be, all her books are quite different. Celestia's not DNFing her book, so that's impressive. 18 pages. I didn't even pay attention to where I started for that one. Yes. Yeah. Got distracted by looking at homeschool curriculum. Oh, what are you using next year, Catherine? I'm definitely in next year planning mode.
Oh yeah, you have to do that real early, hey?
Well, not really. Don't have to.
Oh.
I just do. I get the itch around March every year before our school year's even done.
So what are you excited about for next year's homeschooling?
I don't know. I always start with, I don't know. I just start with a bunch of different things. It's just always exciting to take a step back and think about, okay, what are the things we want to learn this next year?
Yeah, you like fresh starts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh. I feel like Stephen King, his books, from what I know, are so different that, when I hear someone's a fan, it's like, are they a fan of all the different ones? Because he's just got such variety for his books. Oh, I've never looked into their stuff. Narnia writing. I'm going to Google that right now or else I'll forget.
What is IEW?
Institute for Excellence in Writing, I think. Institute for Excellence in Writing, yeah. Oh, that sounds cool. Experience the enchanting land of Narnia while learning to write with structure and style. I'm going to look at that later.
Sounds cool.
What is a fair chance? Do you have like a general how long you read before you DNF generally? Last year homeschooling.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes I enjoy the planning part just as much as the homeschooling, so that would be hard to be in that stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this one you wouldn't consider scary? I take it.
2 more years. No. And you'll be done. Oh, I don't even know that one. I was thrifting today, and there was like all these different Stephen King books, and I was like, I've never heard of any of these.
Oh.
He just has so many different
He
books.
writes a ton, eh?
I have to read one. Actually, I have 2 of his on my shelf. The one that's turned backwards, I don't know why it's turned backwards. That is also another one of his, but I don't remember which one it is.
It's a fat one.
Yeah, I can see here.
I've heard about and been interested about The Long Walk, I think.
This is
It. That's what I was guessing it was. But
The Long Walk. I don't know that one. Oh, like the planning more? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. It's fun. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. I feel like if I'm told a book is good, I generally give it more of a try, more of an effort if people seem to like it, but it depends on the book.
Yeah. It varies quite a bit.
Oh, no, I'm getting tired.
Half the chat's already in bed.
Yeah. Anything else you want to chat about before we go?
No.
We'll have to do this again sometime.
Yeah.
Yikes. That is a big change. Yeah. Time for me to get ready for bed. Well, not quite. It's a little early, but yes, I do.
I've heard of that.
Know that. I got the book. I don't remember where I got it from. Very cheap. So I was like, give it a try. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
I liked the pictures that you put up of Sam the other day, Lindsay, on his birthday, and seeing how much he's grown over the years. I feel like, I don't know, I haven't known you that long, and how's he already 16? Thanks for being here, Carly.
Yeah, it's been fun to meet a bunch of you guys.
Thanks to everyone for coming out. Now we've got Holly hooked on the reading sprints.
It is pretty fun.
Thanks to all.
And
to all a good night.
Oh.
I don't know. It just felt like it needed to be there.
Just fit.
Okay. I have to always remember how to do this. So there's a big end broadcast here. You guys all take care.
Good night.